Hi, my name is Karina Lascalzo, and we are going to be talking about a very important topic today, instructor engagement in online courses. Specifically, we are going to talk about several strategies to maintain engagement with our students. It has been documented in the literature, including a paper by West et al. In 2017, that improving interactions with students will increase student satisfaction. Okay, so let's talk about our first strategy, setting the stage. What do I mean by setting the stage? That is your initial contact with the students and your initial introduction to the students. So first, let's think about how we are going to tell the student to contact you should they have any questions or concerns. Since we are not in front of them, I would recommend that you give them several options for them to contact you, such as maybe an email, phone number, possibly tell them that you can be reached by Skype or the like. This way, students will realize that you are here to help them, to be supportive, and to provide them with any information that they may need. For your introduction, I would recommend including a audio visual aid in your introduction to the students. It's one thing to have something written, which is certainly much appreciated, and you certainly can get a sense of the individual that you will be instructing you through the written word. However, I think there's a greater dimension when a visual aid and also hearing your instructor speak that creates a stronger connection with, well, between people. This concept is actually supported by Joyner et al. In 2014, where they actually mentioned the use of videos and chats actually helps students connect with professors and improve relationships. Another interesting concept was introduced by Lady Shusky in 2013, where she said that when instructors demonstrate humanity, meaning that, believe it or not, some students don't realize that professors are humans as well, that it actually increased their social presence in the online setting. So having said that, I would recommend that in your introduction, you mention some personal items that, of course, that you would have to be comfortable sharing. And if you think about it, when instructing in a face-to-face setting, in between class, you may talk with students about the weather or how their weekend was, or some of those sort of everyday conversations that really make connections. So when you share something maybe about your family or your pets or where you live or a little bit more about your background, it again may create a little bit of a more caring connection with students online. Okay, our next strategy. It says here, be the type of person you want to meet. So this actually ties in very nicely with our last slide where we discussed how students could reach you should they have any questions. In addition to that, let's talk a little bit about meetings. Studies have shown, in particular, that completed by Joyner et al. In 2014 and Lady Shusky in 2013, that instructor feedback in multiple forms increases student satisfaction. So we do a good job of providing feedback and quickly via the written format. However, I would recommend possibly scheduling meetings maybe once a semester or twice a semester where you are providing direct feedback to that student, maybe via phone call or Skype, where you can actually have a little bit more of a conversation. Um, and it can be designated specifically to that individual in terms of highlighting their successes, which of course will build their confidence, and of course communicating some areas that might need improvement. Another recommendation would be to think about adding a group feedback session, which can maybe be done on Collaborate or something like that. Of course, that would need to be synchronous, which is sometimes challenging in the online setting. However, it could be recorded, which is another option. The good old discussion board. This can actually be utilized as one of our greatest strategies for engagement of students. Actually, Lady Shusky in 2013 mentioned that replying to student posts, highlighting excellent posts, offering comments, posting new questions, and acknowledging student contributions all assisted with student engagement. So they're looking at the number of posts, the quality of posts, providing questions that initiate additional discussion with their peers are all looked at by students as methods of assuring that instructors are active within the course and engaged with students. Another thought is to possibly include an audio visual of your posts as an instructor. Given that as an instructor, you are not being graded on your written response or post within the discussion board, it might be a good idea to include an audio visual or just an audio, again, creating a little bit more of a connection with students. Thank you for your time and attention, and good luck implementing some of the strategies we discussed today into your online courses.